Have you ever watched an anime and you're just like, man, who the fuck is this chick? What crawled up her vagina this morning to make her this crabby, uptight bitch? Well, I'm here to inform everyone of a horrible disease that hundreds of anime girls have to go through every year. It's a disease we see all too often that can cause them extreme pain, uncontrollable mood swings, and of course, a high tendency towards violence. Their periods! What is this, 1950s? Isn't this so funny? Isn't this so funny? Isn't this so fucking funny? So yeah, today I'm going to be talking about tsunderes. Now, if you've never watched an anime before, you're probably sitting there thinking, Duh, Gigak, what exactly is a tsundere? Well, I'm glad you asked, you uninformed little git. This right here, this is what you're looking for. Sometimes she can seem like she's unnecessarily violent and mean, and on the odd occasion, she can be sweet. That, my friends, is a tsundere. Now, it's a common misconception that tsunderes only exist in the anime world, and I'm gonna dispel that now, because I have a guaranteed test that will work 100% of the time to tell if a girl that you know is tsundere. So, okay, so here's the test, okay? So, you go up to a girl, you go up to any girl, and you ask her, hey girl, are you a tsundere? Now, she's gonna say either one of two things, okay? Yes or no. Now, if she says yes, then she just admitted to you that she's a tsundere. You know, pretty obvious. Okay, we'll get that out of the way. Now, if she says no, then obviously she's not being true to her feelings. Classic tsundere trait, and she's a fucking tsundere. See, what did I tell you? What did I say? 100% of the time, it works none of the time. Many people are big fans of this character trait, and if you are one person who is unsure if they ever want to date a tsundere, then I recommend you ask yourself these questions. Were you dropped on the head as a child? Do you cry yourself to sleep at night? Do you ever feel like hurting yourself? If you answered yes to any of those, then, well, maybe you should just talk to a friend or something. I mean, that doesn't really sound too healthy. Or maybe you just need some tsundere loving. On second thought, that's probably a really bad idea. Now, there are a few things you need to remember if you ever want a tsundere, as there are a few golden rules you need to understand going into this. Rule number 1. Tsunderes are not bitches. They're misunderstood. Now, believe it or not, this is the most important rule of all, you know. It's something that you just need to remember because it actually comes from an old Chinese proverb that I think Confucius said once. You know, just repeat after me again, you know. Tsunderes are not bitches, they're misunderstood. See, to a lot of you, it may just look like they have severe bipolar disorder because, you know, you can be the nicest guy to them and then they can just turn around and punch you in the face and you can buy her this really nice ring and she likes it and she takes it, but then she decides that she wants to get with your best mate Jason. Because, you know, she just pretended to care about you, and she just wanted you to buy her stuff, and she's a fucking bitch! It's fine, I'm fine, it's all good. I mean, they're not real, it's all made up. They're not bitches. It's all in good fun. I don't even care anymore. Fuck you, Vanessa. What I mean to say is, on the surface, it may seem like these people are self-entitled bitches, but you have to remember that for a lot of the time, something made them this way. Perhaps it was someone or something that hurt them along the way, so they just built up this huge wall around them, and they're just waiting for the right person to break them out of their shell. And that's the great thing about dating a tsundere, because you have to learn to have the patience of a Buddhist monk. It's a true test of character, you know? I mean, just fuck Jesus and his punch me in my cheek bullshit. The true test of spirit lies with tsunderes, because as Buddha once said, tsunderes are not bitches, they are misunderstood. I am one with this feeling. I will not let this anger bother me. Rule number 2. Twintails are tsuntails. Now, I don't know why this is, but for some reason in the anime world, if you are in possession of 2 pigtails on the side of your head, then it means that either A, she's underage, B, she's a tsundere, or C, she's underage and a tsundere. Now ladies, don't think that tsunderes are limited to just females either. There are plenty of male tsunderes out there, but you know, you don't see any of the guys hitting the girls the same way that you see tsundere girls hitting guys. See, this is exactly why we need feminism. It's so that tsundere guys, it's so that guys can hit women without needing to worry. Wait, what? Rule number 3. Behind every door is a tsundere waiting to beat the shit out of you. This one's more of a safety warning than anything, but if you're ever in an unfamiliar place and open the door, you better bet that there's a bunch of half-naked girls standing on the opposite side of the door, ready to punch your face off because they think you're some kind of pervert or something. Yeah, what the fuck do they know, am I right, lads? Of course, not every girl in there will be a tsundere, but you can bet that the first girl in there to come running and hit you smack dab on your jaw, tsundere. Now, there could just be one tsundere gunning for your ass, or there could be many. It's a little known fact for what the word for a group of tsundere is, so here, let me enlighten you budding young viewers with some stimulating tsundere knowledge that you can amaze your friends with at your next dinner party. So, as we all know, singular form is tsundere. The plural form is tsunami-dere, which directly translates to a fucking nightmare. Rule number 4. Not all tsunderes are worth it. Now, this is a tie-in with the first rule. Remember how I said tsunderes are not bitches, but they're misunderstood? Well, fuck that rule, some of them are bitches. And the technical term for those ones is trash. Not everyone can be a tsundere god by merely mentioning that you're a fucking BB Baka and she doesn't like you or some shit. So, a careful man will have to separate the women from the girls from the children from the sexual predator conviction. Okay, you'll get the point. Let's take Asuka. She seems mean and angry, but she went through some pretty tough shit as a kid. Senjigahara, she's a sarcastic cunt, but she'll risk her life for you. Compare that to this girl. Who's this girl? I don't even know her name. Why is she a bitch? Who knows? What will she ever do for you? And then there's Asuna. I mean, you saved the entire virtual world for her, and now that she thank you, she fucking dead fishes you for half a season. Get fucked! So to help you determine what is and isn't a good tsundere, here are my top 5 tsunderes for reference. Number 5 is, of course, the classic Asuka from Evangelion. I mean, who doesn't have her on the list? Number 4 is Holo from Spice and Wolf. Not a full tsundere, I know, but, you know, still god tier. Number 3 is my air conditioning unit. I can't remember what anime she's from, but, you know, she can be pretty fucking cold to me sometimes. Number 2, if you know, is Bernie Sanders. He doesn't really seem interested in me unless I'm talking about my student loans, but he really does care. And, of course, the number 1 tsundere of all time is Donald Trump. That was a joke, guys. It was a joke. I was kidding. You should see your faces. The person I obviously meant was Hitler. Rule number 5. It's all worth it for that blush. See, if you get past all that, if you can finally break down that tough, harsh exterior to see the boner-inducing satisfaction of that blush that shows that they really do care about you, no matter how much they deny it. See, this fucking guy knows. Just remember that it was all worth it in the first place. So, can we just take a quick minute to appreciate that moment? God, what have I done with my life? And that's it. That's literally everything you need to know about tsunderes. So, remember, if you should take anything from this video, just repeat after me. Tsunderes are not misunderstood. They are bitches. Wait, fuck! Hey guys, before you go, I do have a few quick updates. Firstly, I did release a new video in my How to Unbox series, but for some reason YouTube decided that it didn't want to put it on anyone's subscription feed, so thanks YouTube! To anyone who wasn't informed and wants to watch it, just click on the link on the side here. Here's a clip for those of you who haven't seen. Just gotta be ready to open anything up for people to see. See, look. So let's see what we got in here. Oh, you see here, look, see, there is an Umaru cosplay. Secondly, I wanted to get the next Anime in Minutes episode out now actually, but I'm painfully finding out that I can write much faster than I can edit. Anyone who's done bridging before knows that it takes a fuck ton more work than your usual review, since I have to direct voice actors and actresses, and editing those fucking lip flaps. So at the moment it's looking more like a 6-week schedule, unless I completely drop all the other videos I work on, which I'm sure you guys don't want me to do. Or maybe in the future I'm able to afford an editor to soften the load? Fingers crossed. And lastly, this is another series that I'm starting up that I had a lot of fun with and is a lot easier to produce. So if you want to see the next Ultimate Anime Guide when it's out, just click the link here. Anyway, that's all I had to say for now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I've been Giguk, and I'll see you all next time.